I'm Jennifer, and I'm getting ready to have a New Year's Eve party. I have a New Year's Eve party every year, and this year is no different. I cannot wait to make some hors d'oeuvres and some appetizers and have my friends over for a wonderful evening. We're going to be playing games and maybe watching a movie and just hanging out until midnight. I'm so glad you're here, and my husband Alan is going to be helping me put all of this together as soon as he gets home from the grocery store. My candles are lit, and I'm enjoying the last final days of our beautiful Christmas tree. The fireplace is lit and warming up. It'll be great to have some drinks and some hot chocolate and cookies for dessert later. This is what we're going to need for the first recipe. We're going to need some pizza sauce, mozzarella cheese, an egg, some meatballs of your choice, and some pizza crust. I'm going to be using fully cooked meatballs. I'm going to whisk up an egg, and we'll just use a silicone brush to brush it on top once we get our recipe put together. I'm going to put the baking tray upside down so this way we can roll it out and prepare it on this tray without having to pick it up and move it once it's ready. I'm going to spray just a little bit of baking spray right on the parchment paper to ensure that it doesn't stick. I have the crust all laid out, and now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to remove the 4 corners. Now I'm just going to take my shears and I'm going to make some slits right up the side. I'll make the same amount on each side. This goes together so quickly and so easily. It doesn't take any time at all to put together. Now it's time to start putting everything together. We're going to take our pizza sauce and we're going to just drizzle it right down the middle of our dough. Put as much or little as you'd like. You could also use marinara sauce or any other sauce that you enjoy. Now we'll start putting our meatballs on. Put as many or as few as you would like. We'll add a little more sauce to the top, and then we'll start adding on our cheese. I'm just using a regular shredded mozzarella cheese. Put as much or little as you would like. And now for the fun part, we're going to start rolling this up. Just take the ends and bring them in and press them right up along the sides so that they stick. This will keep everything on the ends from falling out. Just alternate them back and forth, and then when you get to the end, if you have any extra that you aren't using, just trim that off. And tuck the end under so it looks nice and neat. And now that we have this ready to go, we're just going to take our beaten egg. You could add a little water to it if it's too thick, and just start brushing it on right on top the crust. Don't get it all down in the cheese or sauce. Just brush it right on the crust itself. It doesn't have to be perfect. It'll be just as good, no matter how it turns out. It only takes minutes to put together, and it's so perfect for a party. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of garlic powder right over the top, just to give it a little extra flavor, and just a pinch of Italian seasoning. The oven is preheated, and now it's time to put this in until it's nice and golden brown. I'm taking the extra crust that I took off the corners, and I'm just going to drop it down in this sprayed silicone muffin pan. I'll just stretch them out just a little bit so that I can lay these right down in. Now we'll just take our pizza sauce and put a squirt in each one. We'll add just a touch of cheese. We'll add in a meatball and a little more cheese on top. The meatball bread just came out of the oven, and it looks absolutely delicious and smells wonderful. Meatball cups just came out of the oven. They look so good and smell really great. For our next recipe, we're going to make some little pizza roll-ups with these crescent rolls. They're going to be pepperoni, cheesy, and have some delicious sauce. This recipe is so easy. We're just going to put down a little squirt of sauce, and then we're going to put down some pepperoni. I love keeping these ingredients on hand to make these at a moment's notice. If I have last minute company coming, then we're just going to take the half of the cheese stick, and I like to bring these corners up and pinch them together. You can leave them open, but then they tend to have a tendency to get burnt or too crispy on the outside. This holds everything in place, and then I'm just going to roll it up. The sauce is completely optional. We'll just keep on going until we have all of these done. Make sure you don't put too much sauce, because if you do, it'll squeeze out and get really messy. I love wrapping the cheese in just like this with the corners tucked in, so that way when the cheese gets nice and melty, it doesn't start gushing out. When I place it on the tray, I always put the little tab down on the bottom so that way when it starts to expand, it doesn't come unrolled. I'm going to brush these with a little bit of melted butter, and then I'm going to add on some Parmesan cheese. We'll bake these on 375 until they're golden brown and done. While we already have our oven heated, we're going to go ahead and make some sugar cookies. These are sugar cookies with sugar cookie dough from Pillsbury. With this busy time of year, when we don't have time to make all these things from scratch and we've done all the Christmas baking already, it's just fine to grab something like this. It's more important about spending time with loved ones and sharing your holiday season. And at New Year's, it's no different. We want to keep things easy and simple. So we're just going to take these sugar cookies and we're going to just dip them right in the colored sprinkles. These will be some really cute colors for New Year's Eve. Just like that. They don't have to be completely covered. Just dip them in and you can mix the colors together if you want. Pick whatever colors remind you of celebrating the new year. I've chosen blue and gold, and we'll just lay these on the baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Just keep going until they're all completely done. I'm going to add a little bit more butter to the top, and at this point I can also add some more Parmesan cheese. My oven is preheated to 325 degrees. We'll bake our cookies 13 to 17 minutes. Everything is out of the oven. It smells so good in my house. The cookies are still baking and they'll be done in just a couple of minutes. Look how good and appetizing everything looks. It was so easy to put all of this together for the New Year's Eve party. I'll also be making a charcuterie tray with all sorts of little tidbits to eat. Cheese, pickles, olives, everything will be together and ready in a few minutes when my guests arrive. And here are the beautiful New Year's Eve cookies. They were super easy and they turned out so good. I know they'll be soft and tasty and delicious. I have packaged up the extra New Year's cookies for my friends to take home. Everybody will be getting a bag of cookies to take on their way out the door. Now that I have all my food ready, I'm gonna go change real quick and get ready for the party. Our friends should be arriving anytime for the New Year's Eve party. Oh, they're here now. We had so much fun at the New Year's Eve party. We played games and we watched a few YouTube videos that were really funny. It was a great night. We really enjoyed the appetizers and the snacks and food, and we really enjoyed each other's company. I'm so glad you're here. I appreciate it so much, and I would be so happy if you click the like button and subscribe. And have a wonderful, happy, blessed New Year.